Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's officially the end of the week. It's Friday. I don't know where the time goes. The week is already over before it's even begun, but I hope you guys have had a fantastic week and that you have a great weekend planned, whatever you may be getting up to. But guys, we've got some interesting stories to dive into in today's video. It's kind of a scattergun approach today. We're not focusing on one topic. We've kind of got loads of small different topics within the Wizarding world, which we're going to get into, which I think you guys will find really exciting. And we have one story here about a Harry Potter limited edition watch, and you guys want to see how much this watch costs. As we go through and kind of talk about it, I want you to get a number in your head. I want you to think about a number about how expensive this watch may be. Then when I reveal it at the end of the video, let's see how close you are to guessing the price of this watch we're going to be talking about. But anyway, with that down, let's start getting into some of these news stories and let's see what's going on with the Wizarding world. Okay, so up first, we have Warwick Davis Son, Harrison, has been cast in the Harry Potter TV series. He will be the body double for his father and has signed an 8-year contract. So that's really fun news. I thought this was like really charming and kind of sweet. I mean, the fact that you got father and son working on the series together side by side. His son is going to be his body double. And I just think that's really cool. Imagine like working with a family member or a close friend on a series like this. I mean, just a dream come true to have a family member that you're working with on something like this that will be forever remembered, and just a really charming, nice story. Father and son always warms your heart when you hear about kind of stories like that. So yeah, really nice piece of news to start off with there in today's video. Okay, so with that, let's move on to this one. From Wizarding World Direct again. Hogwarts Legacy is one of the top 3 most played single-player games on the PS5. The other two are Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I've never actually played, and God of War Ragnarok, which I've never played. I played the first God of War, and I've played pretty much every other Assassin's Creed game apart from Valhalla, but I've heard good things about it. But yeah, I mean, the story there, Hogwarts Legacy is one of the top 3 most played single-player games on the PS5. It goes to show the staying power and the popularity of the Harry Potter franchise, that it's one of the top single-player games on the PlayStation 5. Out of all the games they've brought out over the years, Hogwarts Legacy is, you know, in the top 3, which just goes to show. And I mean, it sold 30 million plus copies. They're doing a priority production on Hogwarts Legacy 2, and there's that news that Hogwarts Legacy 2 is going to have connective ties to the HBO series. We don't yet know how big that connective tissue is going to be. Is it going to be characters crossing over from Hogwarts Legacy 2 to the series? Is it going to be like small kind of connective tissues about stories throughout time that connect? Like, kind of like a small connective tissue, but not necessarily characters crossing from one to the other. So we'll have to see how big that connective thread is. But the fact that they are connecting together with Hogwarts Legacy 2 and the series, I think that's real exciting for both people who love the series and people who were gamers of Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, so with that, let's move on to this. Okay, this comes to us from Sucra, I think that's how you say it. Tom Felton, who made a comeback as Draco Malfoy in the stage Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Bear in mind, this is translated, by the way, so if it sounds a bit weird, it's because it's translated. Thank you so much for coming. I'll sign as much as I can. After talking to fans, fans who keep their promises and wait calmly, a wonderful space. Again, that's why it sounds a bit weird, because it's being translated. But we have this beautiful clip here of Tom Felton after his first performance as Draco Malfoy in the Broadway play of Cursed Child. He's coming out of the building, the theatre where he did the play, and he's greeting the fans and signing pieces of memorabilia for the fans. And I thought this was really awesome piece of footage. So let's check this out. It's just incredible how much people love him. Like, it's so fantastic that this guy is still as popular as he's ever been. And it's just great to see him after his first performance coming out. Like, he's actually coming out and taking the time to meet the fans, to sign pieces of memorabilia. Like, there's a lot of actors and singers who wouldn't do that. But the fact that he's going out of his way to sign stuff for the fans, to meet the fans, to take the time, it just shows that he cares. And, you know, it's really nice.
Say thank you. Thank you so much for coming for my first Broadway performance. It means a lot to me to have you guys here to share the fun. I hope you guys enjoy this. much as I can, as quick as I can. Please be polite. Please don't push. Please don't knock anyone in the face.
It must be absolutely crazy, though, to have that level of fame. Like, there's a lot of famous people who, struggle to deal with that amount of fame. Like, sometimes it's not good for the human psyche to have that many people kind of after you, if you know what I mean. But, people deal with it in different ways, I guess. And Tom Felton's always come across as quite a classy guy. I've never seen him salty. I've never seen him say a bad word about anyone. And like I say, he just takes the time to meet the fans, and he seems like a genuinely nice guy. Obviously, he's a fellow Brit like me, so I'm always rooting for the guy.
I'll do as many as I can, as quickly as I can. Thank you!
Okay, and we'll kind of pause it there, guys, and then he just goes around and kind of signs stuff while people are yelling. But you kind of get the gist of what's going on there. Let me just go forward. Okay, 1 second. Let me just play it from here.
Please don't push. I'm good. I'm just speaking to Rose right now. Thank you, Rose. Do you want me to sign your playbill? Did you enjoy the show? Well, I can't do everything at once. Doing one a piece.
It's my 10th time seeing your show, and you're my favorite Draco, obviously.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you. Please don't push. The kids are at the front.
Thank you.
Just be nice. I know, I'm trying to Draco's
Don't push, there's kids at the front. You don't want them to get crushed. Yeah, I mean, see, like, even when he's signing stuff, right, he's coming out being nice signing stuff. He's actually like, guys, don't push, there's kids at the front, be careful, be safe. Like, he's, he actually cares about the fans, and he cares about people, safety, and again, just goes to show the nature of his character.
You got this. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, and that's pretty much where we are, but I think that's a really, really nice clip. And yeah, just, I love the guy, and I'm so happy for him that he's doing so well for himself. Where is he going to go after The Cursed Child, though? Are we going to see him back in the HBO series? Is he going to have a cameo in the HBO series? I don't know who. Obviously not a cameo as Draco Malfoy. We already have a Draco Malfoy. But I'm talking about, could he be some other character who hasn't been cast yet? Maybe kind of in the background as a small cameo role. And then if you're an eagle-eyed fan, maybe when you're watching the series, in one of the episodes, you'll spot him in the background somewhere. That would be such an awesome Easter egg for the fans. But we'll have to wait and see if that does happen. I could see it, Tom Felton popping up, absolutely. Okay, and finally, in today's video, we're going to move on to what I was talking about at the beginning. We're going to take a look at this limited edition Harry Potter watch. So as we go through and talk about it, conjure up in your mind how much you think this watch is going to be worth. Then at the end, I'll reveal it and you see how close you are. Because guys, trust me, you're going to fall out of your seat when you see how expensive this watch is. Okay, so here we go. Harry Potter collector set. So Cross Studio presents its most magical collector set to date. Dedicated to the enchanting universe of the Harry Potter series, a limited edition of 10 pieces composed of central floating tourbillon watch capturing the intensity of a Quidditch match and a music box that plays Hedwig's theme. So, I mean, just as a watch, that sounds so cool. I mean, it captures the intensity of a Quidditch match and it has a music box, that plays Hedwig's theme. I mean, that just sounds like a really cool watch. I would love to own something like that. Okay, so let's go down and get into the details here. A magical encounter. So, Cross Studio and Harry Potter come together for the first time in a spellbinding collaboration celebrating the wizarding world through an exceptional timepiece where every detail tells an enchanting story. Okay, at the heart of a Quidditch match. The Harry Potter Central Floating Tourbillon watch brings a Quidditch match to life, the legendary sport of the Wizarding School, where a seeker from each house competes to catch the golden snitch. So you can see there, that's the timepiece. You got each of the different houses floating around the central timepiece there. And as the watch ticks, you can see each of the kind of Quidditch players kind of rotating around the watch, which is really, really awesome. The 4 characters subtly attached to the tourbillon complete a full rotation above the watch movement every minute. Seemingly floating midair, Harry Potter from Gryffindor, Cho Chang from Ravenclaw, Cedric Diggory from Hufflepuff, and Draco Malfoy for Slytherin engage in a fierce battle flying on their brooms in pursuit of the snitch. Okay, there it is. There's the video of it there. So you can see how delicate and how much intricate work went into making this. Again, guys, start getting a price range in your head about how much you think this is going to be. It's going to be a fun game to see if you can guess right by the time we get to the end. But you can see there how small the components are, the amount of love and intricate work that went into the timepiece, and you can see it rotating there. Really, really cool. So, a miniature masterpiece in motion, each character measuring 2.79mm in height and 6.09mm in length is crafted in 18 karat gold, meticulously engraved and hand painted. The craftsmanship reveals the finest details of their faces and Quidditch uniforms down to the broomsticks. This dynamic scene, integrated into the central floating tourbillon, can be admired from every angle under the sapphire crystal dome, revealing an astonishing richness of detail. With all that down, with all those technical details there, how much do you think that this watch is worth? Right, here we go, guys. Prepare to fall out of your chair. So, if we go right back up to the top here. So, the Harry Potter collector set. Here, this is in Swiss francs, 120,000 Swiss francs. So, in British pounds, that translates to about £115,000. £115,000 for this watch. Would you pay that for a watch? £115,000. 18 karat gold black grain dial, 18 karat gold inner bezel with opaline sandblasted finish. So there we go. Absolutely just incredible. I came across this morning and I was like, I want to show this to you guys because it's unreal. £115,000. Just absolutely staggering amount of money. So, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Is there anybody watching who has enough money to buy one of these? If so, let me know. I would love to know. I would love to know if it's worth the amount of money that you would be spending on it. But yeah, other than that, guys, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this watch and this other news that we've been covering here. I would love to hear your thoughts as always. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, guys, it's great to have you here. And yeah. Thanks so much. I think that was some really cool little fun stories that we had there. Hopefully we get some more HBO series leaks in the next few days or weeks. As soon as we do, I'll upload it onto the channel as soon as we can, and we'll do a breakdown of any of those leaks as soon as they come out. So don't worry, I've got you guys. As soon as there are leaks, we'll be covering it straight away on the channel as soon as I can. And with all that down, thanks so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video.